Philly. Today I'm going to be using my first ever mini charm pack. But Philly, where did you get said little charm pack from? I hear you cry. Glad you asked. Right, let's roll this back a tiny little bit. Before we talk about my little mini charm pack, which, yes, I only bought one. Yes, I've realised it doesn't do very much, but we're going to be using it today. Before we get into that, let me tell you about the quilt show that the mother-in-law and I went to. Hi, everybody. Here we are for a lovely crafty day with the mother-in-law at the quilt show. A bit underwhelmed with the quilt show. I mean, it wasn't very expensive to get in. Mother-in-law paid for the tickets, thank you very much. It was only like £7 or £8 to get in, so that probably should have like set my expectations. But just a lot of like really older style fabrics and more traditional crafts. There wasn't a more traditional sort of, I don't really know how to phrase it. There was no EPP. There were very few quilts in, like, there was very few patchworks. There was, you know, you wouldn't see a flying goose or a bear paw around. So that was quite a surprise. It was all a lot of sort of applique style. There was a bit of foundation paper piecing. But other than that, yeah, not the sort of quilts that are in my Pinterest board and not the sort of quilts that are flooded on my YouTube. So yeah, it was quite interesting that there was this sort of shift in from like what my reality was of quilts to what the outside that reality was really interesting. But there was one really lovely stall which was called Elfa. I think Alifa. I'm going to put a link down below because she's on Etsy and she had the most beautiful fabrics. They were gorgeous. I bought a little charm pack. Like I said, I know that this isn't going to go very far, but I do have a project for it. This is some Japanese fabrics. I can't tell you. It's Ruby Star Society and they're just so cute. This was like a £5 and then she had like 2 for £8 or something. And I thought, well, I need to buy something because I'm here. I need to buy something. But I didn't have any projects in mind or anything. So I was like, we're going to go for a little mini charm pack. I've had a look since and they do bigger versions of these on her shop. They're like 30 quid for 42 10-inch by 10-inch ones. So I'm going to get some of those, I think, and put that into a bigger quilt because the patterns are just beautiful. But for now, let me tell you about the project that I think will work really well. So the other week, I bought this gilet off Vinted. It was like 3 quid. And like, yeah, it's fine, it's nice. It's nice to wear around the house. So it's nice and warm and snuggly. I haven't actually worn it out, but wearing it around the house keeps me nice and warm. I did see on Pinterest this, and I thought I could make this. Well, no, I can't make this, but I could make something inspired from this. So I thought that I might patchwork some pockets onto here. Now, let me step back a little bit. It's quite long and it's already got pockets. So these are going to be faux pockets that I'm just going to, I'm going to like work it out as I go. But I think I'm going to just sort of put some patchwork sections on here. I might angle them so that it goes into the pocket. I'm going to do a little bit more research and then I'm going to work it out. But for now, what I'm going to start doing is sewing these guys together so that I can see how much fabric I've got when these are all sewn together and how much I can spread half and half. This is a work in progress. We are going to be on the journey together today. For those of you that are new to the channel, hi, my name's Phili. I would love it if you could like, subscribe, and then pop where you are from down below. I've spent the morning sewing. I've literally just like sewn them into a patchwork. As anticipated, we don't have that much to handle with, but that's okay. Let me show you what I have managed. Firstly, I love these colours. I just cannot seem to get colour palettes. So when they come pre-packaged, brilliant. So my theory is that if I fold this in and I edge all of this, I can sort of applique it on top, and then it still looks like the pockets, doesn't it? Because I can still like go into the pocket, but these are all hidden, so no one will ever know. And then I've got little like patch pockets, but I haven't got patch pocket. What if I did make them patch pockets? What if... No, let's be sensible. I'm going to edge them like this, hem them all around, pin it on, and then have faux pockets, faux patchwork pockets. Delightful. Does it sound like I'm talking myself into this being a really good idea? Because is it a really good idea? Oh, I think I actually love them. They're a little bit wibbly wobbly. I've kept them open at the top, so I've now got double pockets. Woo for me. Gorgeous. Really pleased with how it's come out. I honestly wasn't wearing this out of the house, and now I am absolutely going to be wearing it out of the house. Maybe not with a short sleeve t-shirt, but I'm definitely going to be wearing it out of the house. Is it a very small project for £5 worth of fabric? Yes, it is. But was it worth it? So much, because the pre-cut pieces of fabric were just... genuinely makes everything so much easier to be able to like line everything up and make it neat and straight, to just have everything in line. Oh, it just makes everything so much easier. I think I've probably sewed for all of like 10-15 minutes of just putting everything together, and because I did everything in one long run and had the press out and everything, it was just super quick. I am definitely getting some of the bigger packs, the 10" by 10" ones, definitely. I think if I pop some white in or some plain to go with it, then it will go a lot further. I am going to research how big a quilt I can get with one of those packs. I'm going to put the link below so you can see what I'm talking about, but some of the patterns and stuff's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to have a look, see what I can get, what size I can get for one of those packs, because £30 is still a lot for fabric, isn't it? So if I add some stuff in, see, and this is where I fall down, because I'm so tight that I would rather scrimp, and then I end up having substandard stuff because I haven't invested properly. Please remind me that hobbies are worth investing in. So yeah, overall, mini charm packs, 10 out of 10, would definitely recommend. I'm off to Etsy to go buy some more fabric from that awesome store. And what have I got on next week? Next week, I'm going to be doing some fabric blanks, and we're going to be sort of like up thrifting or repurposing fabric blanks, like bags and flags and little zip pouches and stuff like that. Make sure to hit subscribe so that you catch it next week. And for now, I'll see you soon. Bye!